And it's the benefit of playing on a bigger ground as well, Mac. University Oval, that would have been swallowed up by the third man. But not here in Wellington. The boundary's just a fraction bigger. The moment that hit the leading edge, he would have thought he was gone there, Philippi, but he finds some safe ground.
Yeah, it's the hardest catching ground in New Zealand by a long way because of the way the wind swirls. Oh, it's a swing and a miss from Finch. 9 from that over, 47 for 1 after the power play. Power play's done, first 6 overs. Chris Gaffney signals, 47 for 1. Good start by Australia after the loss of Matthew Wade. Time for a change upstairs and commentary. Frankie Mackay, Grant Elliott and Scotty Stevenson.
What happens when your kids the same colour as the seats?
Thanks, Mac. 47 for 1 Australia after the power play. 53 for 1 they were in Dunedin. Cracking shot, just be for the single. These two going along fantastically at the moment. Very good evening to Grant Elliott and Frankie Mackay. Frankie, you said in the pre-match broadcast that you'd like to see Finch scoring some runs. He's obliging.
Yeah, happy to see it. I don't think there's any cricket fan out there who wouldn't be enjoying those shots down the ground either. Looks like might have just turned the corner, Aaron Finch.
Wait on.
Full and straight from Neesham this time. Just trying to settle on a length. Grant. I think Finch was exactly right to go after him first over. If there's one bowler in this New Zealand lineup who can just be put off his length slightly, it is probably Neesham, who maybe starts to overanalyse his plans a little from time to time. He's having a great chat to himself, Aaron Finch. Swung away. Front of point, Chapman Fields in the deep again.
Yeah, well, it's an intriguing battle out there. You've got Aaron Finch, who's obviously looking for form, trying to get some form, as we're just hearing there's a no ball out there from Jimmy Neesham. So that'll be a welcome no ball for Philippi. And Philippi. There we go. Got it right the third time. I had 3 people shouting at me. But he's obviously looking to try and cement a place in this team. Aaron Finch on the other end, trying to get a little bit of form.
Doesn't get all of it, trying to get it through the field, the leg side. I'll take a couple and that's it. So that's a good result for Jimmy Neesham. Ish Sodhi, the sole specialist spinner in the New Zealand side with the absence of Santner today, so a big responsibility on his shoulders. And it's going to challenge Kane Williamson today too, in the way he uses his bowlers. They've been able to rely on Santner and Sodhi through the middle. Not so much today. Some part-timers come into play. That has gone like a rocket off the bat of Josh Philippi. And that is the 50 partnership for Australia. Stand back and admire this.
That is a heck of a shot. A short ball up around chest high and just able to lash that through the offside.
It's a good point, Scotty, about the spinners through the middle. We saw in the previous game they played a big part.
Swinging again right over the top of extra cover. That's 4 more. Josh Philippi is finding his range here today.
There's a lot to like about this guy. Brings a really fearless attitude to the crease and just such a quality striker of the ball. Neesham goes pace off on that occasion. Philippe up to the task.
Needs a response, Jimmy Neesham, to get out of this over. It was full and slow. Comes off the edge. Down to finally just the one taken. That's the end of the over. 62 for 1 after 7.
Seven overs gone.
Spell that Mitch Satner would take over after the power play.
Oh, and solid.
That one just straight on.
Lovely wax, lovely wax. Go on there, boys.
We do apologise if sometimes our stump mic, which of course we have to bring you closer to the action, sometimes picks up a word that might not be suitable for some of the younger viewers or the more delicate ears out there. Certainly no offence intended by the players.
Yep.
Especially when it's a little self-admonishment.
Lovely, lads. Lovely, boy. Lovely, lads.
As I was saying, it's a huge moment for Ish Sodhi. Now, this is normally when Mitch Satner comes on, bowls through the power play, which means that it can allow Kane Williamson to strike from the other end. Ish Sodhi generally has been more expensive than Mitch Satner. So he's going to have to rein it in and bowl a tight line.
Offers width on this occasion. Philippe takes advantage of that to the tune of 1.
Lovely,
It's not bad from Sodhi, this.
Come on here, lads. Here we
He'd
go,
be quite
boys.
comfortable going along at singles.
It's also a ground that's long straight, so it's 90-metre hit almost straight. And you're looking at around 63 to 65 square. So in general, you want the player hitting straight.
Yep, two.
To the offside again. Couple here.
Lovely, Dev.
Well, it's not too bad for the scoring rate, but there is the other complication where that rotation of the strike is doing the batting side a lot of favours. Just getting to face more deliveries, building your confidence so that you can accelerate as the innings progresses. Not building dot ball pressure, which is so crucial. And we haven't seen dot ball pressure so far in this game. And that's why the likes of Finch now able to free the arms. Philippe scoring with freedom too. That's the end of the over, 69 for 1. Kyle Jamieson. He's gone for 97 runs so far in this series.
Three.
And looking to take 3 here. They might get one more than that. They will.
There for Dev.
Boundary off the first ball of the over. More good news for Australia and for Finch.
Just seeing Aaron Finch's first ball just trapped on the crease, wrapped on the pad, and since then he's looked to come at the bowlers, looked to be aggressive, get down the crease, hit powerfully down the ground. He's just found a way to be able to get himself into his innings. Big adjustment made, and it is paying dividends for Finch.
Oh, how about that? That is outstanding. Smashed over extra cover for 4 more.
Well, we've just seen the graphic. The ball was swinging in Hagley Oval. Finch has said, I'm going to take that swing away from you. He's been using his feet to good effect. This occasion gives himself a little bit of width outside the leg stump as well, just to free the arms over extra cover. That is a great shot.
Bit of luck this time for Finch. Comes back for a couple. And a mix up in the deep as well. And that is now Finch's highest score since December 2020.
I must admit, when I saw New Zealand won the toss and the ball was swinging, Frankie, I thought they'd be in trouble. Swinging ball with this Australian top order. Finch is playing it well. 79 for 1. Last 5 overs have gone at 10.65. Using his feet to good effect. Trying to negate that swing. Playing an aggressive game. Taking the game to the bowlers.
We're a little surprised at how many cross-seamers we've seen so far from the New Zealand bowling side, Grant.
Well, I guess you look at Kyle Jamieson does swing the ball in. I'd say he's more of he seems it going away from the batter. So he's got that big in-swinger. Jimmy Neesham, not really a swing bowler. The only 2 swing bowlers so far is Southey and Bolt. So whether Kane Williamson could have perhaps bowled Bolt one more because he was going well and there was that movement through the air, it's perhaps a possibility.
Here's an opportunity in the deep. May fall short, though it will again. Trent Bolt can't get there. Conway was coming back, and they'll take a couple. You know, it's a really interesting conversation about Kyle Jamieson, who's really cut his teeth in Test cricket. But the lengths he bowls in Test cricket are not going to be as effective in T20 because you've got batsmen who are willing to go after it more often, to use the pull shot, the hook shot, to come down the crease, to play aggressively. Ostensibly, Kyle Jamieson is learning a new craft out here. But he's got to do it on the big stage. Up in the air again. Bolt again won't be able to get there. 2 more in the bank for Josh Philippi. 9 gone, 84 for 1.
Yeah, it's definitely different lengths. You have to bowl in T20, but it's probably more so getting in and out of your set. Variations that you have. One of the things that I was really surprised at with Kyle Jamieson in Test match cricket is that he hit the stumps more than most of the bowlers in the lineup. You would have thought Southey and Bolt would hit the wickets more than him. However, he does bowl a length that is probing on those stumps. T20 cricket, as we know, is about variation as a bowler, using them at the right time.
Oh, ball, boy.
We're watching the likes of Sodhi now. He's bowled the ball wide of off stump, almost on 5th, 6th stump, trying to get hit to that cover boundary. He hasn't bowled one on the wickets yet. It's wide, you have to reach at it. Does have cover on the leg side. We haven't seen his googly yet.
Matthew Wade, the sole Australian wicket to fall. Caught Guptill, bowled Bolt. Since then, these two have poured on the runs. Well, what's the mode of dismissal here for Sodhi bowling there? When you have a look at how the field's set, what is he hoping to achieve? Short third man into a catching spot, swinging across the line. Like that. Out to mid-wicket.